Here are the top 5 things us as Christians need to stop doing. Number 1, watching pornography. I can't think of any more popular tactic that Satan has used against all the young men and women across the entire world to get farther away from Jesus as pornography. Pornography is the glorification of us in our sinful bodies and how it's completely fine to act freely upon our sexual desires and do things with people that God has instructed us clearly not to do. Remember that God created man for woman and woman for man, and they are to be enjoyed sexually within the bounds of marriage. But that doesn't just mean acting upon it, that also means thinking it. In Matthew 5:28, Jesus specifies to his 12 disciples that anyone who so much as thinks of a woman in a lustful way has already committed adultery with her in his heart. So even though you're not participating in the sex you're watching, you're still thinking about it, and that ain't good. Number 2 is swearing. Ephesians 4:29 clearly states that no corrupt talk should come out of your mouth. Now that does not just mean swearing. That means anything that is going to be used to tear someone down in a bad way, because you can't tear somebody down in a good way. Now honestly, I could go round and round with this topic. Yes, I've cussed. Yes, I've sinned by cussing. Cussing is a sin. Stop doing it. You have to understand that associating yourselves with words like that are typically used for something vulgar and crude around people, you shouldn't probably be using that, especially when you're supposed to portray Christ through your daily life. So it doesn't really matter if you think those words are okay to use, or if you're trying to uplift somebody with those cuss words. They still don't portray Jesus accurately in the way that you speak. Number 3 is attending church on Sundays, but ignoring God the rest of the week. You're called to have a relationship with God, and a relationship means it's constant. You're talking to him and you're spending time with him. You'd never call someone your best friend or somebody that you're close to you if you're only seeing them once a week and only having minimal conversations that last up to an hour. Because let's be honest, not a lot of people have those relationships, and if they do, they don't normally last that long. Number 4, telling people you're going to pray for them and then not doing it. Us as Christians have a duty to pray for people. We need to lift people up to Christ on a daily basis, multiple times a day. Just the other day, I saw a homeless man walking down the street near my house, and I prayed for him. Why? Because I don't know what's going on, but I know he's homeless. This goes along with the same topic, but don't in spite say you're going to pray for somebody as a slam towards them. Yeah, you disagree with me? All right, I'm praying for you. Peace out. No, that's not a spirit of God. That's a spirit of spitefulness, and that ain't God. If you say you're going to pray for somebody, get on your knees and do it. And finally, number 5, telling people that God won't give you anything you can't handle. 1 Corinthians 10:13 has been taken way out of context. This verse is talking about temptation, and that is it. The verse clearly says that no temptation has overtaken us that is not common to man. We deal with temptation all the time, and it does overcome us a lot. But the entirety of what this verse is talking about is that we need to go to God to take it from us. You will have trials beyond what you can handle, but the point is, are you going to God for it or yourself? Let me know if you want a part 2 in the comments.